Reiki session. I've just cleaned my hands, just washed them and sanitized them, and now I'm just going to put a little bit of cream on my hands. So, how are you doing today? How are you feeling? Okay. Yeah, I can understand that. Okay. So, why don't you take a few deep rejuvenating breaths, however feels most comfortable for you. So the weather is a little stormy out. The rain is pretty intense. Hopefully that just kind of adds to the coziness here. I understand that you've been feeling a little bit anxious. Okay. Do you want to tell me a little bit about that? Okay. Yeah, that's tough. Do you mind if I start to do just a little bit of an energetic scan? For these, I just like to use the palms of my hands to just kind of scan and detect any energy that feels off, any of your chakras that might feel blocked. And maybe while I'm doing that, you can just sort of settle in and maybe tell me a little bit more about this anxiety that you've been feeling. Okay? Great. So to start with, I'm just going to draw the symbols in the palms of my hands, and you can just kind of take a few deep rejuvenating breaths and really just allow yourself to sink into the Reiki table. Just sink in, okay? Tell me a little bit about these feelings, this sense of anxiety. Okay. Is there a place that you feel that it manifests itself more than others? Okay. That makes a lot of sense. You're not alone. I think what we're probably going to focus on here is calming your nerves. Okay? So, just all of this activation that happens, we're just going to kind of work on soothing that. Soothing. Okay? Okay, great. So, coming through, coming through. Wonderful. I'm going to begin by using my owl rattle. It's a rattle that sort of shakes up the energy, and it's a great way of thickening up the aura. It can help you feel safe and protected It's a great tool for really supporting you, and can also lift and boost your vibration. So it's a nice little rejuvenating push, I guess. Okay. So as with all of my sessions, I try to involve an ASMR component, autonomous sensory meridian response, because I think it's really nice to be cared for in that way. And also, as we allow ourselves to relax and we have this tingly sensation, wherever you might experience it, sometimes starting at the back of the neck, maybe the nape of the neck, at the top of the head, and then maybe cascading down. Maybe it starts at your crown. But wherever you experience it, sometimes on the back of the arms or maybe the back of the legs, it can almost be a reminder of the inner workings. It can be a reminder of your own vibrations, different energies that exist on a plane that we don't often explore, helping you tap into your senses in a way that, again, we often ignore. So just allow any sounds to help you further relax and further melt into our Reiki table. Okay, so I'm going to start right above your head and we're going to work down, okay? Thickening up your aura now, just fluffing your aura. Good, very good. Now, is there any area that you feel that you hold more tension physically? We'll start with physically. Okay. Yeah, I think that makes a lot of sense. Okay. Is there anything that you do to kind of help regulate this anxiety? Anything that you invite into your personal practice, your rituals or routines that you invite in to help you kind of cope with this? Oh, okay. I think that's fantastic. Yeah, that's really good. I think that's a wonderful practice. It seems like you're doing a really good job. Just keep it up. So I'm going to use this. We're going to be spraying this through your aura. This is lavender and frankincense. Very balanced blend. It's very soothing. Hopefully you find it very comforting. Yeah, you can smell it before you begin. There you go. Yeah, it's nice. Okay, so starting here at your feet, okay, now just misting, 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 misting. Very good. Very good. Very good. Very good. Okay. Okay. Fill up the air here as well, just to really support you. Yeah, this is all about you and taking care of you, making sure that you feel nice and cared for. You deserve it. Okay, with that in mind, we're going to light a candle and set our intention for this session. On behalf of your highest, wisest, most empowered and aligned self, in loving comfort and perfect balance, I wish to conduct this Reiki session for calming your nerves, for soothing you. Now, fire helps to ignite our intentions. It helps to preserve. And so if you wanted to set your own intention using this flame, I encourage you to do so now, either to yourself or aloud, whatever feels most comfortable for you, to use this flame to maybe specify the intention that we've set. Maybe clarify it, or even set your own special intention for the day. Okay? Not sure if you can see the flame. There you go. as long as your intention is in service of your own and everyone else's highest, wisest selves, then we will honor this intention and then see it through time and space to where and whenever it happens to be relevant. You can time travel to the future, perhaps setting an intention now for a moment that you know will really trigger stress for you, or that might be a moment of anxiety, so that we can preserve this and cast it forth before you, okay? Lovely. And you can always clarify the intention at any point. Okay. So now what I'd like to do is start to do some hands-on healing. I'm going to begin by drawing the sacred Reiki symbols outside of your heart center, and then we're going to do some hands-on healing, okay? So for this, if you wanted to just, you can close your eyes. If you fall asleep, that's not only completely fine, it's also what happens very often with clients, and it's also a really good sign that you are in a place of comfort and that you're kind of trusting this process. I think it's also very beneficial to get into a relaxed state so that some of your more subtle energies can start to do the work that they need to do. Some of these more subtle processes can start to take place without maybe the mental blockages that you might be implementing accidentally from time to time. Okay, great. With all that said, really, it's just about you, and anything that comes up for you in this session is totally normal and natural, and just let me know if there's anything that you wanted to kind of chat about, okay? Very good. We're probably gonna get a rainbow here with the sun and the rain. Just relax, relax, relax. It's your time. Just placing my hands very gently on your feet, one hand cupping the soles of your feet and one hand on the top of your feet. See if you can bring some attention to this area. What does it feel like here? Just bring some attention to your feet. They do so much for us, and so often we neglect them. So here's an opportunity to invite some love and tenderness into this space. Very good. Just placing my hands now on your shins. And now placing my hands on your quads, the front of your legs here. And you can invite some attention into this space. You can invite some love here in your legs. Now I'm going to place my hands outside of your hips here, on either side of your hips. Maybe invite some attention into the bowl at the base of your torso. Invite some attention here into this space of safety, of protection, of grounding. If this area is unregulated, very often we can experience anger, more extreme bouts of irritability. We can experience feeling a little like lightheaded or loopy, not so grounded. You might be experiencing issues like in your home life, maybe issues with money. So balancing this area, the root, can really help us build a strong foundation of balance so that we can start to align the rest of our chakras. Not that we have to start here, but when we do start here, there's always that kind of home base. Very good. Now I'll be placing my hands on your sacral chakra. 2 to 3 fingers below your belly button. It's a beautiful space of creativity, of emotional balance, or lack of emotional balance. It's a great space for really tapping into our senses, connecting with our senses. If you've been feeling a little cut off from your sense of maybe sexuality, or just from your senses, just from connecting with the senses around you, or this, I guess, the sensorial triggers around you, it could be helpful to balance this area. Or if you've been feeling any creative blockages, it's nice to balance this area. Lovely. So now I'm going to move to the the solar plexus. So placing my hands 2 to 3 fingers above your belly button. And you can feel free to kind of join if you'd like to place your hands on these areas. There's no rule against that. So the solar plexus is a space of confidence and self-worth. It's a space of productivity, if you're feeling a little blocked when it comes to productivity. This is a great space of action, taking action on things. So in a lot of ways, this area is wonderful to balance with our different chakras. Let's say we're feeling blocked in our creativity. We might want to balance the sacral and the solar plexus in order to take action on our creativity. Also, if we're feeling a little blocked when it comes to taking action with a loved one maybe, or someone that we might be crushing on a little bit, this could help you take action with that. And when we find a balance between the heart space and our solar plexus, this is when we can really start to move from a place of alignment, when we do try to kind of accomplish goals or try to move forward maybe in a relationship, something like that. So it's kind of like that when we work with our different chakras. It's an intuitive process of trying to balance all these different aspects of self. We're so multifarious, and it's wonderful to do this kind of energy work so that we can create a sense of harmony within us with all these fascinating facets. How do they all fit into you, into one individual? Well, with practice, we can have balance, and they can all fit and work harmoniously together. Love nerding out on chakras and energy stuff with you. Okay, now we're going to balance in the heart space. So just breathe into the heart center. For this, I'm just going to place my hands outside of the heart center, rather than placing my hands on your chest. Okay? So just allow this energy to kind of sprinkle down from my palms into your heart space. Okay? Good, very good. So, if you wanted to place your hands on your heart center, you're more than welcome to. So just breathe into this space. Breathe into this space. Very good. Very good. Okay. Again, I'm not going to actually physically touch your throat, but we're going to move on to the throat chakra. And I'm just going to hover my hands outside of this area, okay? So just hovering my hands, sending this light into your throat space, freeing up some room here freeing up some space. Very good. Very good, very good, very good. Just breathe. Breathe. Okay. And now I'm going to place my hands on your crown, okay? Just like that. Very good. Just moving through with these chimes, just to help you relax. To close now, I'm just going to use a little bit of this incense to clear very gently any residual energy that you might no longer want, any residual energy that might not be serving you any longer. We're just going to clear, okay? Just going to clear, clear, clear. Good, very good. You are safe. You are creative and you are emotionally balanced. You are strong and you are worthy of love and connection. You are loved. You are expressive. You are connected. You are divine. You are the universe having a human experience. Thank you so much for joining me for this Reiki session. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day or night. Please let me know if you have any questions for me. I'd be more than happy to answer those. So you can just leave me any of those questions and just know that I'm sending you heaps of love and support, okay? Until we meet again, be so well. So these are the ritual healing boxes. I just wanted to show you inside. This is actually the self-love box. Each of them come with 2 crystal-embedded tea candles and 3 gemstones. So this one has a rose quartz, a green aventurine, and a unakite. Love that for self-love. They come with the same large incense cones. This one is a gardenia, and with this rose and vitamin E anointing oil. So it's rose with a vitamin E carrier oil, and that's just to kind of anoint yourself. You can do it on pressure points. I like to do it on my temples or behind my ears. And then you can have them in this box. Just kind of keep them here with your crystal collection. So the link is in the bio if you're interested. Thank you to everyone who's purchased one, and I hope you feel the love that I put into it. Okay. Can you come up on the pillow? She just wants cuddles. Come on, Mama. For today's video, I just wanted to do a little chakra activation. I'm just doing a little bit of balancing and aligning. But this is a new kind of video for me. I usually, speak directly to the collective instead of the individual. So that always happens when I'm trying to do it like a perspective.